Hello, welcome to today's immigration tidbit. Okay, well, people who qualify for E2, meaning that, that's the investment visa, and they have a treaty with the U.S. There's about 44 countries in the U.S. that can properly do the E2 visa. So, assuming that you qualify and assuming you have the funds, your question is about the B1, B2 to the E2. So, for the most part, people do not do a change of status from visitor, which is B1, B2, to E2 here in the United States. In the past, when you needed to get the E2, you could come here, basically do everything to get the office ready for business except actually do the business. And then you would file with the U.S. consulate or U.S. embassy, the E2 package. They would promptly get to it, and voila, you'd have your interview and so forth. However, because of the COVID backlogs, the appointments for an E2 are becoming increasingly long. To get a typical non-immigrant E2 visa appointment is now taking, in some places, a year. In some places, not as long, but still like 9 months. So, whereas, before all this, I wouldn't have recommended doing a change of status in the U.S., at the present time, that might not be a bad idea. Eventually, if you have to leave the U.S., you need to, go to the consulate anyways and get the visa. But for the present time, you can do a change of status in the U.S. Generally, I also don't like that because they don't have dedicated E2 people like they do at the consulates. But still, you can do your change of status, and if approved, you would then get a new I-94 with E2 status, and assuming that's the case, you can start your business. So it really depends on, where it is you are and so forth with the business, but you could theoretically do a change of status, stay here on E2 if it gets approved as long as you want, and then, make an appointment at the consulate, continue working on E2, and when your appointment comes, you can leave the country and then go get the visa. Okay.